That is not true. That is not true.
Oh my God! No, Nathan Forrest Winters is the kid's name.
It's good to know that director won't have any career choices left except for maybe being a Republican senator.
No, but you see, that's the. If I'm not mistaken, that's actually the fucked up thing because he was convicted in 1988, but every one of his movies except for his very first one came out after 1988. Every movie he's ever done.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's continued to make movies this entire time. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to end that
I'm
one.
glad we ended on such a happy.
That was totally my fault. I'm so sorry. Well, Kevin, as always, thank you so much for coming on the show and enlightening us on what we're missing in the world of pop culture.
Not a problem.
Go ahead and do the plugging part of the segment.
Fantastic. Well, you can find more of me if you want to hear more from me on nerdythingspod.com and on fopnet.biz. Where you can find other great shows from the Famous Original Podcast Network. And on nerdythingspod.com, we also have Everything is Fine, a Good Place podcast, where we are gearing up for season 3 of The Good Place, which starts September 27th. Get your theories in now. What the hell is going on with that show? Let us know. Find us on Facebook. Everything is Fine. And a couple of other things. We have Jules has SA Sounds, where he talks to artists from the San Antonio area. And then we have a couple of secret projects we're working on that I can't talk about yet. Shh, don't ask.
Okay, I won't. I forgot that this is the first time you're back on the show since you joined the network. So, yeah, I guess it's a good time to say that Dirty Things Podcast is on Famous Original Podcast Network. So, welcome, officially welcome to the network. Thank you for joining.
It's wonderful to be here.
Oh, that's great to hear. There's a lot of great shows on. Austin and I are both shocked at how many great shows are
incredibly shocked.
Like people are coming up to us, "Hey, I want to join." Really? Like,
why?
I can suggest others for you if you'd like. Well, thank you once again for coming on, and thank you for all the help that you have given us. For the network and all of that. So we look forward to working with you in the future, and hopefully we don't miss too much for next month in pop culture, which I'm sure we will.
I'm sure you will.
Because there's, seven more Marvel movies are going to come out in the next month?
That's true, but I may miss them all because, like I said, I'm out. I'm going to go get Spider-Man. I'll see you later. Bye.
Sounds good.
We'll be right back, and we'll do the final thoughts. Is that what we call that segment?
Yeah, that's what we call it.
Yeah. Okay, final thoughts coming up next after this brief message from no one. We don't have sponsors. All right. Welcome back to Dowcast.
So horrible.
I know. I love it.
What a horrible name.
I know. It's so great, though. And you know you love it.
I most certainly do not.
So ends our big, dumb show. It was tremendously big.
And tremendously dumb.
And tremendously dumb. Our new slogan.
That might be the title of the episode.
You know what? That's a great title.
Yeah.
Austin, what are your final thoughts?
Well, aside from being tremendously big and tremendously dumb, I think I'm doing a great job. Probably better than anybody has ever done.
So good. Goodly.
So good. Yes, goodly to the bigliest. It's so good that I'm going to be impeached very soon, right after the midterms. And I'm telling my people, I'm like, how could they impeach somebody who's doing such a bigly horrible job? And they don't even know. They just keep contacting their lawyers. They're like, Donald, you're going to have to talk to us through our lawyers. No, but seriously, it's not looking good for Kavanaugh, and that's good for the country.
That's great for the country.
Yeah.
It's great for the country.
And so we'll see what happens. I heard, now these are rumors, by the way, so I don't know how true they are, but there were certain outlets who were saying that there may be a second accuser coming forward.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think would be
that'll change a lot, yeah.
That would be the nail in the coffin of this appointment.
Like I said, Austin, the way that was described, the turning up the music, and it just seemed like something that he had done before.
It's very calculated, yeah.
Very calculated.
And boy, does this remind me of the whole Anita Hill thing. Like,
it does.
All over again.
Oh, it's so...
It's like every time the Republicans pick somebody, they're always horrible.
It's so shocking. It's so shocking. It's crazy. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Pretty much the same things.
And of course, thank you, Kevin.
Of course, yeah, thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin, for coming on the show.
No.
The budget bill, it still shocks me.
Yeah, that is pretty shocking.
And it's not so much the bill, because I don't know the details of it. I really didn't look too much into it. I'll look into it after the show and all that. But the idea that things have been passed and I don't know about it, and I know that always happens, because there's so many bills that get passed in and out of Congress. I'm sure we've missed.
It's funny, because I don't think bills are
so
used
many.
to passing.
True. Well, no, I think bills always pass.
Yeah.
I think they always pass. The big name ones are the only ones that catch attention. And that's not a good thing, because the big name bills are not always the worst bills in the world. It's sometimes the small ones. Like, we did a story earlier in the year where Trump overturned, it wasn't a bill, I don't think, but an executive order that overturned trophy hunting. You could bring trophies back into this country. Obama banned that.
Yeah.
Small things like that, if you don't pay attention to, you don't even realize are happening. It's just concerning is all.
Look, America is winning with this bill, and it's odd because the bills aren't used to winning.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? There's so many other stories. Oh, that's good. I'm so sorry, Ron. And we're about to jump into recording of AFC Least now, where it's just going to be a half hour of us shitting on the Bills.
Yeah.
Oh, so bad. Now I get those Bill references. I wasn't getting them before. That's clever as shit. There's other things we could have talked about. I could have brought up.
So many things.
Like the tariff war is picking up steam very quickly.
Tariffs are good for everybody, right?
Yeah, so fucking good, especially for the farmers who are now fucking broke and homeless. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Another day in America, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that ends the show. Oh, but wait.
There's more.
Did you stick around? Are you listening from the very beginning of the show when I said to stick around? If you are, give yourself a high five. Better yet, pat yourself on the back, because you made it through an hour and a half plus. I'm sure it's plus of us, and that's amazing.
It is impressive.
Yes, it is. Congratulations. That's the news. That's it. No. We have some pretty special news, Austin.
Oh, say it.
Okay. If you are a fan of us, I'm sorry. I guess there's nothing better
we
out there.
apologize.
I guess there's nothing better out there. But we used to have a show called Modern History X.
Mm-hmm.
And we both enjoyed doing the show with Lexi, Austin's
very
sister.
much, yeah.
But too many things got in the way. There was a couple problems that we had along the way, and we just stopped doing it. Well, we recently found out that our friend Rhett is shutting down his network, Brain Trust Bros, after a solid 2-year run. Now that the network is shut down, it's kind of coincidental, but we have a little bit more spare time. So with that, no more playing around with you guys. We are bringing back Modern History X.
Oh, I'm so excited.
We will record our first episode in the first week of October, and the first episode of Season 2 will come out on October 3rd, which is that following Wednesday.
Yes.
So, it's going to be the same kind of format as the other show, but we're not going to do specific genres where it's just focusing on people and then places. It's going to be whatever. I have a bunch of stories that I've already found. Lexi will be rejoining us for I hope all of the episodes, but it might
at least a majority of them.
Yeah. Which is always fun to have her on. So, if you are a Modern History X fan, we are bringing it back. So hopefully you're happy and excited about that. So look forward to that. It'll be on our same Spreaker page, but it'll be Spreaker.com/Modern History X. So take a look at that.
And of course, because it's coming back, it is now officially part of our network.
Right.
And so you'll be able to find it on fopnet.biz.
Fopnet.biz, yeah. Very good. So that's a special announcement. Now, if you didn't like that show and you waited around for nothing, sorry. Thanks for listening. You know where you can find us. Again, the only thing that I want to keep drilling into your heads is patreon.com/DumbleOverPod and twitch.tv/DumbleOverPodcast. If you have a Twitch account, just type us in the search bar, follow us. It's free to make an account, and it's free to follow us. But if you follow us, you'll get the notification when we go live. Austin and I do actually plan on going live to play games soon-ish. And then, of course, we're going to go live on November 6th for the midterms. So a lot of exciting things happening to us in the next couple of months. It's going to be interesting. That's for sure.
Sounds good.
All right. That's it.
All right.
Stay tuned for next week when we probably, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen in the news, but I do know that we will have Steven on for our Not America report.
Steven. Fan favorite.
Fan favorite Steven of England. That's his name. That's his official last name of England.
Stephen England.
Stephen England. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Stephen England. That's a good name.
I'm sure he'll find that funny.
That's a good name. All right, Stephen England and everyone else who's listening, the other three, enjoy your week, and we'll be back next week with a whole lot more of Dumb All Over.
And I'll leave you with this. Remember, don't be a Peter Dow. Be a patron.
Be a patron.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Trust me, I'm like a smart person.